Hello? Is this thing working now? Ooh, it is. Alright, so now every time I tab out, it's just black. So that's a problem. It must have put itself... oh well. We deal with it for now. We ball. I lowered the latency today, so we'll see if that makes it any faster. Not RHS, but you forgive me. I mean... At least you're forgiving. I don't think I've ever played a night map on here. Well, I say ever. It's been a long time. I don't know how this is going to go. All right, we have a little dinky landing light. We'll see what that does for us. The giveaways today. And I didn't even see that guy. What just happened? Did he... I took off straight up. So... oh well. He might have been flying in. I didn't have my map pulled up for the little radar. Womp womp. Is the game sound on? Probably not, huh? Yeah, all my audio is put but I bet you the game sound right now is also very loud right now. You fix one thing and 4 more things break. All right. Now the game sound should actually be the game sound. Oh yeah. First Wardogs vid going up now, huh? Nice. I'm incredibly quiet. Are you sure I was incredibly quiet or the game was just loud? Maybe we'll do this. See, I didn't change anything from yesterday and everything is acting broken. So let me know. Yeah, I don't know, Brandman, because it's showing me that I'm like in the yellow. There's no way I'm flying. I can't see anything. Do they have night vision in Koth these days? Am I missing something? There's just no way. We're gonna see if they have night vision somewhere in the little store. I don't think they do. I mean, we could do like real careful flights, but no one's gonna be able to see anything, so. Let's see here. Now we just do the everybody gets dropped off in parachute strat. Am I quiet for everybody, or is it just a brand man problem? Because it is all the way, it's showing me I'm peaking in the red right now. I don't know why I went to the vehicles. All right, there's nods. They exist. Am I dumb? Am I not seeing it? Do we all have them? Spatial audio is fine with the IEMs. The in-ear monitors work great for it, actually. Yeah, all these dudes have slick helmets, so it's not that. Did I just buy it from a homie right here? Under there. Obviously, it's not even guns. You try flying with a HOTAS today, Matt? It didn't go well. Yeah, the first attempt usually doesn't. I mean, what am I missing? Engineer, medic, launcher, marksman, machine gunner, grenadier, fatigue, designator, binos, thermal, night vision. Okay, so it's designator. Nope, we need engineer. So we're gonna go designator, we're gonna go engineer. No, see, I thought I needed, do I still need to change to an NVG helmet? No, see, it was the setting. It wasn't the helmet. So we're good to go now. We're gonna be able to see, allegedly. Oh yeah. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna go test out the LZ, see how sketchy it is before I transport any people, because I'm still getting back used to flying in Arma. They're gonna be pissed that I'm leaving them behind, but womp womp. I can't help but think that may have been intended for me, and that's worrisome. Nightbot also might just be trying to catch up. Oh, I'm dead. I was looking at chat. Yeah, Nightbot might also be going to catch up. And that's why we don't take troops on the first flight out. We're not locked in. I didn't, because those power lines that were right there, for those of you who don't fly Arma, those power lines right there are double strand power lines. They're not just the single strand. And I was definitely going to hit the bottom strand if I stayed at the profile I was. So pulled down and just vectored right for the pole, as you do. I'm feeling good though. If I actually pay attention on my flights in and don't goof off. There you go, Matt. See, it was Nightbot just trying to catch up. You're fine. Yeah, there's a list that it'll give me a whole list of people that get in, and if it's not like forever long, I'll try to read it off. But if there's like 40 names and there's only like 20 people in chat, I'm not going to read all the names off. I'm just going to assume you're all there. Let's try to put them with the boys here. Everybody's getting shot at from the right, so we're gonna go hard left. That's why you just if you don't want to fly straight out of spawn, it's usually the safer option to just go a different direction. I will get back to you guys as soon as I have dropped the troops off. I'm not gonna make these guys waste their kits on me busy yapping in chat. Oh, this is sketchy. All right, that's everybody. All right. You guys are trying to use your old HOTAS and it's just not going well for you. It should be. I know Wardogs is pretty plug and play, so just be weary of like the older games if they're messing up with your HOTAS, because I've heard from a large range of people across all brands and all entry level, mid tier, high tier, that it was pretty plug and play. The only real issue people were having was the keybinds resetting, or were the keybinds resetting every time you launched the game. Some people found a fix for it, but they were being like gatekeepers about it, not really saying anything about it. I don't know what was up with that. But I'm sure they're just going to be able to fix it pretty easily. I'm sure the beta, it'll already be a corrected issue. Okay, I'm kind of digging the night map, I'm not going to lie. This is a nice change of pace. Yeah, super weird behavior to control a gatekeep a control thing. I mean, I don't know, maybe they're gonna put out a video on it and they want people to watch it. Who's to say, right? But people were like kind of like sideways asking, and they were just saying, "Oh, I just figured it out." One, I don't believe you now because you're not telling me how you did it, and two, it would make more sense to lie about it and then get caught in the lie and then just double down than it would be to gatekeep the control fix. So it was an interesting conversation that I was watching. I wasn't partaking in it. I did what I could for the delay, so everything on the internet said to pick the low latency mode. So I did on both, and it says it should have lowered the delay, but we'll see if it actually did. You guys gotta fucking go. I can't fucking... Yep. See? That's what happens when you take forever to get off the helicopter. Oh, people. Yeah, Brandon, the only problem I'm having is the delay on YouTube. And I think I've got it down to about 5 to 10 seconds. Hell yeah, Walrus. What did you say what you went with? VKB? Oh, a gunfighter? And a thruster. Hell yeah. I love to see people getting into it. If you can afford that, go for it. I mean, VKB actually has affordable stuff. But I keep warning people, there's people who like only want to fly in Wardogs. And I'm telling you, if you only want to fly in Wardogs, you don't have to spend that much, you know, I'm not saying you have a bad pick, don't get me wrong. It's an excellent pick. But people keep, like, they're only ever going to touch Wardogs. And it's like, you don't need something crazy to fly in Wardogs. I keep going to the wrong side because of Wardogs. Oh, see, delayed tests would require me to be looking at the chat, Brandon. Yeah, if you did your research, man, go for it. VKB is an excellent place. I saw that the LOL just popped up. I think it's about a 10-second delay right now. If I could get it down even further, sick. But I'm okay with 10 seconds because yesterday we were running at like 30 to 45. Yeah, we can dial it in tomorrow, Brandon. I haven't determined if I'm going to stream, how often I'm going to stream. Probably just weekends for now, but I don't know. I might do it more often than not. It just depends. You went from an X30 to Verpils? Nice. Oh, we just chill now, I guess. All right, is anybody ready to report back about the Top Gun situation with Battlefield? Do we get a Wizzo? Can we two-seat an F-14 or an F-18, or are the Wizzos not a thing? I need somebody who has played Battlefield 6 since the Top Gun update to update me on whether or not Wizzos are a thing. Were you guys trying to get it working? I never got my Toby working. I didn't try to. I'm sure you can find a way through OpenTrack to get it working if they never make it native, though, for sure. What's up, P2? Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, Arma's close, but it's not really. The weight is different, and the delay in the controls is different. You know, Arma simulates the delay in controls a little bit, but Wardogs really goes after that like delay feeling in a helicopter. And it has a learning curve, especially for the Venom, or everybody's calling it the Huey. It has a delay for that. What's up, guys? You trying to go anywhere special? Okay, well, we're gonna pick a safe spot since there's so many people coming. That area should be all right. All right, can you guys hear me? I'm just testing my mic real quick. Sorry, the helicopter was too loud if you were responding to me. I don't know.
Dude,
I didn't hear him.
Lagging intentionally right now.
He's saying I'm lagging? I don't know. Yeah, I guess I am lagging. I have the thing in the bottom right. Head tracking was not working in the alpha, or yeah, the alpha. It was not. It should hopefully be functioning in the beta. Well, actually, I can't say it should be hopefully be functioning because I don't even know if it's gonna be a feature in the game. One would hope, but we'll see. That tree was a little closer than I thought. Nope. Rip the rotor blades. I am lagging just a little bit. Not that that's an excuse for what has happened. I just got that little lock thing that keeps popping up in the bottom, or the chain. Is this... No. We're gonna repair it just to see before we just respawn, but... Yeah, I don't know what the Linux situation is. I know people were upset about that. I haven't kept up with it because I don't have any Linux going on over here. I see you, Brandon. Appreciate you. Is that going to clip? Yes. Absolutely yes. So, well, how desperate are we? We're about to win the game, and the hot zone's right here, so you might as well stay. For now. Oh, never mind. Let me know how the sound is, everybody. You know, the music, the game, everything. I know I put my earplugs in, but the game's super loud for me. Yeah, I'll turn that down. But I am confident my mic is working in game today because they kept asking me if I was lagging intentionally, which I don't even know how one would do that or why. All right, so they were more towards this. Well, no, that's where I landed. So actually, I put those boys in a really good spot to hold the zone. I don't know, because we don't hold anything right now. I could put them up where Pug's at. I'm lagging again. I must have accidentally clicked. No, it's US 4. Oh, it's what? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I thought US 4 was always infantry only. Yeah, I have an actual Verpal collective. It is pull up, pull down, just like a real collective is. And it has friction, so it stays where I leave it. So in games that have the percentage, I can just leave it at the percentage I want. Like here, if I want to stay in a hover, I can just find the sweet spot with it and leave it. Which, real life, you're not moving your collective nearly as much as you think you are. You know, you move it enough to get into the hover, and then you kind of just are hanging out with it. I say that, I mean, you fish around with it a little bit, but it's not nearly as much as you do in video games. In video games, the collective is a lot more important for the upsies, downsies motions. All right, let's double check our LZ here, see if he's still alive. We are now losing. Everybody around that hummingbird's probably enemy. This is where I crashed. Or I guess lost my rotors right there. And they're all dying. We might have an approach from Tower 1 and we could sneak in the backside. Pause. I don't know who's hovering around me or anything, so we're just going to stay low here until we get a good breakout. Yeah, I have a HOTAS setup. If you do exclamation point HOTAS, it'll tell you exactly what my setup is. All right, we're evasive. No, we're dead. That's my fault. I guess there's armed helicopters today in US 4, which... not normal, unless I'm tripping and clicking the wrong thing, but it says US 4. Maybe there's an event or something going on, and well, obviously there would be an event or something going on, and I'm the dummy, but... yeah, I guess so. Let's go be a menace real quick. I haven't played an armed bird in this game in a long time. We're going this way. I did not bind a shoot button since I got this new one, so we have to do that real quick. Maybe I did bind it. Yeah, it's bound. And do I have my weapon swap bound? I guess I don't have a weapon swap, do I? We're gonna do some hunting in this thing. They are going crazy over here trying to defend themselves. Ooh, didn't go well for him. I got eyes on him. He's moving right to left on our screen right now, right about 12 o'clock. He knows we're here. He's way fast right now. I can't catch him. He actually might not know about me yet, though. I mean, if you work on your landings, you'll be able to do them. The trick is just not dumping full collective down all the way into the ground. You gotta ease it down. A lot of people dump collective and just eat it. You gotta get used to the flight model and do like little stop and goes and such to figure out how hard you can hit the ground as well before it's an actual huge problem for you. I mean, we're going the same speed. I'm not catching the guy until he slows down, which I think he is now.
This guy's shooting us from inside a school.
All right. That's one way to do it.
Can you guys not see
Wardogs playtest. This is not Wardogs. This is Arma 3. The Wardogs playtest is not up right now for the alpha people. It's not going to be up again until the beta. Which the beta is the 21st to the 23rd. Yeah, Steam Gift will not allow me to give the game to people outside the US. So I have to send you the gift card for the game. Whether you use it for the game or not, I'll never know. But I did my due diligence in giving you the money for the game. Yeah, this is King of the Hill and Arma 3 digital. Yeah, I played Nuclear Option. For me, if we're going to be playing Nuclear Option, I might as well be playing DCS is how I feel. I know everybody isn't like that, but that's how I feel. It's an oversimplified, well, that's me coming from like being a DCS player. If you like games like this, and you have not tried DCS, or you find DCS too complicated, you don't feel like learning all the things, or don't have the time to, or just don't want to, and there's obviously the money involved too, right? So every module is a lot of money. So if you don't like those things, Nuclear Option is DCS, but simplified. And you don't have to buy the individual vehicles. They often just come out. I don't think they have even one DLC vehicle. I could be wrong on that. But Nuclear Option, I'm not saying Nuclear Option is bad. I'm just saying it's a simplified version of DCS where you're getting the DCS experience without paying the money or having to learn everything about the aircraft. So it's functional and it's a good thing. But for me personally, I'm just going to play DCS if I get that itch. I do pick up Nuclear Option every now and again just to see how it's advanced, but I don't stick to it. I did play some IL-2 recently. I'd never played it. I got it on a sale, and so I snagged it. And I enjoyed it. I've always been like a World War II aviation guy, so I thought it was pretty cool. But I haven't gotten to play it again because then Wardogs happened and all these other things, so. That's the same guy from earlier, I bet. I don't think he noticed me. He's busy doing his own thing. Oh yeah, he's fighting that other bird right now. I'm about to get in the middle of it. We'll see if one of them sees me. No, he has no clue. He does now, though. We just turn and run. We're not going to win this. There's two birds right there. And now if we turn to fight him, we're going to be super slow. So we're going to maintain our speed because he's only going to be able to go as fast as I am because we're the same helicopter. I wonder how this looks on stream right now, it being Arma at night with all these explosions. I'm sure it's going great. Nope, power lines. Maybe. I don't know. The tower was there. That dude is getting wrecked by whatever's shooting at him. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, obviously, you're not trying to run into people, so I wasn't trying to ram that dude at all. That's why I cranked around him. If I had known he was going to be hovering right there, I would have just tried to stay above him and stay in the fight, but it is what it is. That dude's just a transport. I'm not going to bother him too much. This dude parachuting right here. We'll try to see if we can snag him. I already lost him. I'm getting sprayed from the ground somewhere. No, it might be another. It's definitely another helicopter spraying me. Yeah, I never even knew what IL-2 was until a few months ago. Yeah, Seed Champ, you're fighting my tank and I take that personally, so let's get this going. He knows, he knows, he knows, he knows, and I'm at a disadvantage. Wow, maybe he doesn't know. I can't aim these at all right now. Wow. Oh, we might be okay. We're okay. He's just dipping. I don't think he knew. I mean, he knew I was shooting at him, but he didn't know the circumstances, or else he would have turned to fight there for sure. He's probably just RTB. I don't think he turns back into it. He killed what he came after. Nobody ever got back to me about Battlefield. Has anybody played the Battlefield update since they got the Top Gun stuff? And can you confirm or deny if you can actually be somebody's Wizzo now? The backseater in a jet. Okay, somebody's converging with me on this guy. I don't want to. Yeah, we almost ran into each other on the merge. And my boy just got shot down. And I think I'm getting shot at now. That update's not out yet. No, it's definitely out, right? Or is it, no, is it the 23rd? Did they just put another ad out for it? They didn't release it yet? Dead. Another one dead. I don't know what's shooting all those down, but it wasn't good. In the 18th. It comes out on the 18th? Isn't that like 2 days? What day is it? I don't even know what day today is. My phone's behind me, so can't use that. No, if it's the 18th, I don't know. We're not doing anything in this thing. We've accomplished nothing. Well, I do want to get in on the Top Gun event when it is happening. I think I'm just going to take this back, ooh, there's a target. I think I'm going to just take this back, sell it, and get back into the transports because we're not doing much for the team. Ooh. Woo! That's not good. We need speed. Been watching two-seater jets in Battlefield, or been wanting, yeah. Oh, we're dead. That's the second time I've been reading chat, and those power lines got me right there. This nighttime stuff is not for me, I guess. We'll go back to the old transport bird, so we're actually doing something more often than just looking for targets and missing all of our shots. Yeah, I always wanted a two-seater. I know it's like there's no purpose to it necessarily for Battlefield because how simplified everything is, but my boy was always like super into fixed wing back in the day during like 3-4, and I was always into the rotary stuff, so he would always fly the jets and then I would always fly the helicopters, and we'd always be separated unless we had an attack bird. And I was just always hoping we could do something where he was flying me around, give him something to do, but it never came. And then we started playing Arma. We started playing Arma back in Arma 2, so we got plenty of good fun in out of that, for sure. We have more people that played the alpha hanging out, or people that haven't played any of Wardogs yet? I can tell you, there's a lot of people that have played the alpha that are hanging out, I would assume. That can help you out if you have any questions. Hey, where are you trying to go, brother? No response. I don't know if my mic's working or not. I need to get rid of the scroll menu. Go away. What's safe right now? I don't even know. Those power lines are coming up. I'll just put them with the boys. Wow, it's not good. It's not great over here. We stamped that landing, let me tell you. A little wibble wobble in case somebody's about to shoot a tank round at me. Didn't get to play the alpha, never played any milsim. Well, so there's a lot of people calling Wardogs a milsim. I don't know that I consider it a milsim. But because like to me milsim is like squad. Arma these days is still depends. You can go to like a milsim server, but I wouldn't call like Arma as a whole a milsim either, but I might be tripping. I might be too far onto the squad side of the milsim. Like, what is a milsim to me? Because this doesn't even, I wouldn't even consider King of the Hill a milsim. It's you're just going in like it's COD, kinda, which is and isn't the same, you know? I don't know. I think there's more punishment to milsim when you die. And I don't think the punishment for King of the Hill or, well, I guess no, maybe I'm convoluted because squad you can just respawn at a fob. I can't explain it, but Wardogs is not nearly as milsim as people make it out to be sometimes. Do I plan on streaming some of the closed? I will absolutely stream every day of the closed beta if I get access. I have access if we're allowed to stream it, which I don't see why we wouldn't be allowed to stream it, because there's no way they're going to put another NDA in place because they've already opened it, and it would be kind of silly to let us show alpha but not show beta. So yeah, I'm a little bit on that side, Jessica, of it's just like, are you what your intentions are? Are you in a group that is coordinating as if it is milsim, or are you just playing the game? Because if you're just playing these games, you're not milsim. That's how I feel. I feel if you're going to call a game a milsim, it needs to have like a milsim element to it. And Wardogs could get there for sure, but in its current state, King of the Hill to me is not milsim. That you can't necessarily milsim it up. I mean, you could strategize and take it competitively, but I still wouldn't treat that as a milsim. Yeah, okay, so that's fair, and that's kind of what I was getting at. Like, if you haven't played squad in these things, and this is going to be one of the more in-depth shooters you've played, then yeah, I can see how you would be calling it an entry to milsim for you. And I would agree with that even. Because it requires more tactics and teamwork than your average Battlefield or anything like that, but it's not quite a military simulation per se. Oh, I don't like any of these spots. Never mind, we're going over here. Homie, you gotta go. Not good for your boy. Oh, they want me. You're in the alpha. Foaming at the mouth for more digital? Yeah, dude. For sure that. There's a reason I'm playing King of the Hill, right? I might switch to DCS later on, but we're playing, if it stays this, I don't know, because this is a nice new thing. I usually just play infantry, so the extra nonsense going on is kind of fun. King of the Hill, same but different. I feel like there's a lot less on the line in King of the Hill. Yeah, some people didn't Lone Wolf, and I think it's just because they ran out. Like, so many people did all the things that they can't possibly get everybody in. But the beta will be good to go. If you pre-order, they're encouraging you that if you don't like the beta to refund, so that's cool. But also, there's a free way to get in as well where you don't have to pre-order. But it's going to be like a very low lottery is kind of what I'm getting from the way it's being talked about. And then the other way is if you were an alpha tester, you also get to beta test. So since we're landed right now, let's do a quick check-in on how things are looking. We have 35 people in the giveaway, and we're 45 minutes away. So make sure you get that in, get your friends here if that is what you're trying to do. Hey, I just have to repair real quick, and then I'll get us over there.
Go, go, bro. Go, 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 go.
Oh no, we're not repairing. We're 99. Hey, can you hear me, by the way? Is this working? I didn't hear him. We won. We won. BKB Gladiator. So honestly, I've been looking at the Gladiators since everybody's been asking me, so I've been looking at the market again just to see what's fairly priced and stuff. The Gladiators seem really fair for what they are, and everybody seems to love them. I know a lot of people running the Gladiator, and everybody has said it was fantastic. And if you're into space games, they work great. Ooh. I gotta go Kavala. I have a really fun landing spot at Kavala that I like a lot. I think I'm on about a 15-second delay, so I'll dial it in for tomorrow. This is like a test weekend for the beta, so I can make sure everything's squared away on the stream for you guys. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about the Gladiators. I'm glad you guys are enjoying them. I never went down the VKB route, so I don't have any experience with them at all, but everybody says they're great. So your skill level eraser is actually, the skill ceiling is higher of what you can do with a HOTAS, but the floor is also higher, if that makes sense. It's more intuitive to your mind and your body to operate the stick than it is to try and fly with a keyboard or a controller. It's going to be weird at first, but over time, the speed at which you gain the ability to fly well should be faster. I've never seen it not go that way. They did not leave in the armed birds. All right. I don't know what that was about, but we're going to get it. I'm not sponsored by Virpil. VKB is a different company, believe it or not. No, the most I've done is bothered to get an affiliate link with Thrustmaster, because I really do believe that Thrustmaster has the best entry level stuff for the quality and what it should be price wise. The only thing I think is not the best Thrustmaster versus other companies perhaps would be the pedals. The TFRPs are good, but they're really close together. So if you're fine having your feet 2 inches from each other, good to go. But if you want something a little bit more wide, you want to go with the Logitech pedals if you're going for like the very cheapest. Which pedals are the craziest when it comes to prices, in my opinion. Like, they do the least as far as controls go, but they're usually starting out at like 150, 200. It's crazy. Good mid-range, any of them. I've never heard a bad thing about any of the pedals. Genuinely. I mean, you'll have issues. Everybody's going to have issues with sensors or whatnot here and there, but I've never run into a problem. It's probably not great to go straight to the hot zone here because we're really late. Everybody was late to board. I was late to take off. We'll see how it goes. We'll also see how much we lag when we get in there. No, I'm dead. They're dead. Oh, they lived. Nope, they're dead. That's on me for being super floaty on the way down. Womp womp. Happens. How many giveaways are you doing? I am going to do 2 giveaways tonight. One at 11 and then probably the other one at midnight. So, and you, I mean, compared to the big streamers, you do have a better chance with me odds-wise because there's only about 30 to 40 people that put in yesterday versus, you know, if big streamers are doing it, you're looking at hundreds of people you're fighting against. So you got better odds to stick around here. Dog, yeah. The tree. I'm gonna be hitting trees on the 21st too. I'm gonna hit at least 4 trees a day, minimum. You see, if you crash like that in this game though, you hit a sneaky skin change. Sometimes they won't notice. You just change what the helicopter looks like, and they won't, you know, because they'll be like, oh, I'm not getting in that yellow jacket helicopter again. And then boom. I'm not even in a yellow jacket anymore. Look at that. No shame. Shameless. Is our spawn Vic dead already? Nope. They're just not taking it. All right. So when the game comes out, guys, make sure you're taking the spawn Vic, and I joke about this. Like, if you're trying to just have fun, get in the helicopters. But if you're trying to seriously win the game, always take the spawn vehicle, unless it's under siege, because it gets you straight to the zone and immediately puts bodies on points. So if the spawn vehicle's alive, it should be getting absolutely used and abused every time. I'll meme on you if you're on my team and I see you walking past my helicopter, but you 100% should get onto the spawn vehicle if it's not getting destroyed by RD or a helicopter targeting it or anything like that. Yeah, I'm a full HOTAS flyer. If you want to see my setup, Trano, you can hit a exclamation point setup. I don't know what this helicopter's doing hovering over the water. I don't like it. You can exclamation point setup and see what I've got going on. But I am a full HOTAS. Hell yeah, Chris. Hold on a second. So, well, after I land these guys, I'll read your full message. I just gotta try not to get got, you know? Just stop by because I flew you in Wardogs. Hell yeah! I probably hit a tree at least once with you. Appreciate you, Chris, and all the kind words. Yeah, the APC spawn has a 10-minute cooldown to punish you for parking in a dumb place, right? So you want to put the spawn Vic in the smart place. All these people keep putting it at the base of a tower or, you know, and then fobbing it. It's like, oh, I wonder where their thing is. And then a rocket helicopter, I did it. A rocket helicopter just has to come by, look at it, and go, oh, and put like 5 or 6 rockets in it. It's dead. So we'll see how that progresses. I know the factory-looking building near the river, were closest to the green spawn, you could get the vehicle in there. That's what you want to do. If you ever played King of the Hill on Arma, you'll find these dudes like shove it in the tiniest of places, like garages and buildings in the middle of intersections. It barely fits where you can get out the back, because you got to make it hard for them to find. If you make it easy for them to find and they keep killing it, that's your punishment, a 10-minute respawn. On this game mode, I didn't notice in Wardogs if it did it or not, but the winning team actually loses their spawn Vic if it gets killed. So like if you keep your spawn Vic alive, you keep it, but if you're winning and you lose it, it doesn't respawn until you start losing again. So that's kind of how they balance things a little bit. I'm just going to keep slapping people down right there. Oh, you can't teleport back to it again for 10 minutes. Okay, that's wild. If you have the availability, then take it. But don't sit there and wait for it then. If you're like 5 minutes away from getting to it, just get in a helicopter. Lone Wolf, you could. I guess every 10 minutes that you can do it, and then if you die within 10 minutes, you can't do it again. Until you wait. Digital, you said you went to the practice range? Couldn't land fast without losing a rotor. Wardogs. Yeah, so that's why I tell people, like, people are like, oh, I'm going to practice here, I'm going to practice there. Sure, you can practice, but when the pressure's on, you're going to fly different, for sure. I mean, even I fly different when I know somebody's in my helicopter. It just happens. We're going to try to follow this guy in, see what he's got going on. Get all these boys on the ground together. I wouldn't say always take the taxicopter. Look at the guy's name first. If you've crashed with them before, or you know them to be a serial crasher, or you see that they've got a lot of deaths, maybe reconsider. And be easy on people at the start, like in the beta and at the start of early access. Be easy on people. Because there's a lot of people still learning. So don't be too harsh on people that crash unless they've done it 4 times in a row flying stupid. I was going to follow him in, but I don't like the path he's taking. I'm not going to lie. He's going straight to the hot zone. And meanwhile, we're getting shot at from the castle. I'm down. Maybe I should have just followed him. They're going to live, though. Good for them. He's smoking out the helicopter. Disable the dish on top. Wait, so if you disable the dish on top, it stops the spawning? I didn't even know that. See, look at that. You taught me something. And that changes how you'll play, right? Because now I know I can throw a couple rockets at the top of the thing and then move on, essentially, for a little bit. If there's other targets or anything in the area that are more important. Yeah, well, maybe not, because if you land enough people, you won't run out of money. Like, I got up to 500,000 or 600,000 and then bought the attack heli and stuff, and then transporting passengers pays for itself at the end of the day. I think this is green spawn. I usually go green spawn and wrap around that island. It's kind of awkward to do from this angle. I might be able to get, I mean, those guys look like they're okay. We might just try for the zone. My last guys got in. I'm the only one that died, which I can deal with that. That's fine with me. Oh, it even is susceptible to small arms? That's nice. So you can just like kind of poke up over the Hesco and kill it even. I don't know how I want to approach this. Kind of sucks from any angle just because it's so in the zone here. Are you guys gonna jump? Are you gonna go? What are we doing? Like, I get it wasn't the hot zone like I intended, but I liked that a lot more. I wasn't getting shot at. Buggies with rockets. You mean like they had RPGs in them? Or do they have a rocket mounted on a buggy? These are things I need to know. I'd shoot tail rotors out. If you can, if you're in a position where you can shoot the tail rotor, take the tail rotor. The pilots are, ooh, I'm over their spawn. The pilots are hard to hit, and honestly, I think it's really tanky. Like, I could hover right in front of somebody shooting through my glass, and they could put a full mag at me, and I don't know if they were hitting me or not, like, for everything, but I wasn't dying. I would just, like, ego them. I would literally just land my troops as they sprayed me, and then I would leave. I wouldn't even try to evade them. Now, they're towards the end, and I was like, I had no armor. Towards the end, people started unlocking higher power stuff, I guess, because it started to hurt more. But I only got sniped out like once or twice, and I think that was through the open door. I don't even think it was through the helicopter itself. I think there was some tankiness to it. How close are we getting? Pretty close. What, like 30-ish minutes? Yeah, I don't know. I really did not do much infantry stuff, so I'm not too aware of how far up the chain the other ammo types were. But for the helicopters, The other ammo types were way up there. Brother, I've been hovering forever. You can't get in? There you go. Alright. We're just gonna go back to our regular LZ. I like that a lot more. Yeah, I tried to get that to work for me and I couldn't get it. I tried to like take off after my tail rotor was taken out and like push through the spins to get the airspeed. And I just couldn't get it right. So I thought it wasn't in the game necessarily because I tried it a couple of times. I didn't really test it too hard. But it worked for some people, so it's in the game. It functions. Now, auto rotations, as far as I can tell, are not in the game because I turned my engine off one time, couldn't auto rotate, and then I lost fuel another time, couldn't auto rotate. Could be wrong on that too. It might just be, you know, a different way to enter it than what's normal, but I didn't experience any auto rotation. Tarkov stream, dude, I'm garbage at Tarkov. I will play it if you want, but nobody wants to watch that. I don't even know what I'm doing, bro.
Because they don't have spawn vehicles.
And away they go.
Yes, and it's packed. It's always packed. Not now, but like tomorrow morning it'll be packed. So they can
Shitty people. They're always doing wrong. What's up?
I played a lot of ABI though. Like I do play extraction shooters. I played a lot of Hunt Showdown. A lot of ABI. Just, Tarkov is a lot. I feel like. Little real world pro tip for you. If you see power lines, or if you don't see the power lines but you see the power poles, fly directly over the pole. You always want to fly over the pole because the wires are often never going to be above the pole.
I'm not a big fan of
That way you don't have to guess that, oh, maybe it's going up the hill or through the valley where the wires might be, or they're connecting to the ground right next to it. If you just fly over top the pole, you won't hit the wires that are connected to the pole. You're not always afforded that opportunity, but if you're unsure, that's the best way to go about it. Yeah, you gotta be here. You gotta be present when the when it happens. Here, I'll I had it in my description yesterday. I must not have copied the thing over all the way.
This is the first time that we've had such a terrible spawn. It's the best. Can you sing that song, but you need the accent?
Shut up, Alex. Get back to work.
Get out. Because.
Hey, come on. Let's go get some kids in this black van.
Guys, stop.
Let me work on this real quick for you guys.
End.
There's no more confusion. Sorry about that.
You fucking idiot who crashed it. Don't be fucking shooting me.
Hey, did you ever report that guy for spawn camping?
All right, both of those are updated. So if you guys do exclamation point giveaway, it should be updated at the very end to say you must be present.
You can't report anybody for spawn.
Who's shooting?
What do pilots recommend my Gladiator setup helis to use springs? I always recommend no spring.
No, it's because it falls under the same rules as just redneck.
If you're a helicopter person, you don't want to spring because then you're always holding pressure. And realistically, you're not going to have a stick that returns to center, especially not in a helicopter. Now, if you don't care about realism and you want it to return to center, more power to you, get a spring. But if you play something like DCS and you don't trim out your helicopter or something like that,
My God.
it's gonna suck to fly from A to B, fighting a spring the whole way. I think this guy crashed and he needs a ride.
Mr. Gosh, you're just gonna throw that at you. Some son.
I might listen to it. But I don't know. Sounds like it might be the arm, but it might sound like it might be the counter.
Yeah, yeah. If you just hang a little bit longer, we'll see if you can snag it. I've got another one at midnight, and then we'll see. We'll see what Mrs. Roderbird has to say about the cost of all this, and then we'll see if we do another one this weekend. Or if we do, we wait till next weekend to do more. I was hoping to get people into the beta. That was the whole reason I wanted to do them now, so you guys could experience the game a little bit. But then, you know, even then you could get into the beta still, I think, as long as it's purchased, so. Even if it's just next weekend. I can get these guys down right there. How many do I have? Just 2? Green has the zone. We'll try it.
Well, I do know this though. When you go on that server, it's insane the amount of vehicles.
Oh, they need to go. They need to go. I'm not waiting for them. We did it. They need to get off the middle of the street.
Same stuff.
Both dead. Whoopsies.
Choppers
I know that wasn't the best scenario, but like, you gotta have some survival instinct when you get out of a helicopter. You can't just stand in the middle of the street and hope you don't get shot. Which I'm not saying they necessarily did that, but both their dead bodies are in the middle of the street, so. And they had time to run to the closest building, especially when the other one was dying.
Yeah.
Run. Don't help your buddy. Run.
Same level. Yeah, they're the same. They're both for gaming. It's the same.
You have a friend that refuses to pre-order? I don't get that. I'll never get that for a dev that's saying, hey, refund the game if you don't like it. Because obviously Steam has the, like, yeah, Steam has their policies, but they can do one. I'm pretty sure it's Steam policy that if it's a game beta, it doesn't matter how many hours you played, you can still refund. And then also there's the manual refund process that, you know, just based on what they've said, I mean, they haven't said, yeah, guaranteed we'll do it, but just based off how they've talked about refunds, I wouldn't be surprised if you send in a manual refund that's above the 2-hour mark, that they won't do it for you. Yeah, I would not go spring unless you really are set on it. Yeah, if you really like the spring, keep it. If you can take it out and you are, and it's not like all floppy, that's cool too. I mean, there's people that are weird about pre-orders, but this is how I see the game. It's genuinely good, and the alpha was better than any other alpha, even from AAAs that have come out in past, maybe the entire time I've been playing out, like at least 5 years, solid 5 years of game testing, alpha, beta stuff. This game, what they provided for us, was what a AAA would put out as a AAA, or a AAA would put out as an early access game. Like that would have been their early access release. And it still would have had less features, even then. I mean, there were no missing textures that I saw. There were no clipping through. Well, it did happen with walls. I saw some clips. There was like no crazy, like every time I step this way, I fall through the earth. It exists in these games, but it wasn't like a consistent issue. Like people would run into bugs every now and again, but it wasn't nearly the level of bugs you'd experience in a AAA's early access even. So, they're, in my opinion, and the way they've talked about the game, they are 100% worth supporting. And if they, for some reason, ever rug pulled, I wouldn't feel bad about it because I genuinely got enjoyment out of the game. All right, I'm just leaving. I guess they're all waiting on the spawn big, which fair, but The other one, oh, that's a vehicle on the ground. I got a little sketched out there because on the map somebody was moving at the same time as me and I didn't know if I was about to run into somebody. I really enjoyed the World War II Hell Let Loose. Really enjoyed it. None of my friends really liked it long term. Like they'd come and play it and then they'd go away. They'd come and play it and then they'd go away. I always liked it. I struggle. You know, I saw the vehicle, but we had one of our vehicles right there earlier, and I just assumed it was ours, and I should not have assumed that. Good on everybody else waiting for the spawn vehicle. It depends. It depends if you remove the joy. Okay, so remove the spring from the joystick if it doesn't make it entirely floppy. Keep it there if it needs it to just stay upright. My joystick I used was the Warthog, and if it did have a spring, it barely recentered. It never. I could move it to the side; it would not auto recenter. I don't think it did. I don't know, but especially with a stick extender on it to make it more like a helicopter. The stick extender on it gave it way too much weight, even if it wanted to recenter. I don't think before I put the stick extender on it, it ever tried to recenter itself. It would like wobble back into place, but it wouldn't necessarily be spring assisted, if that makes sense. I could be speaking entirely incorrectly though, and it just had a bad spring in it. Yeah, I played World War II one. The Vietnam one does not look fun. I'm not gonna lie. I played the beta. I thought the beta was just okay for Hell Let Loose Vietnam, and then it came out, and it honestly, to me, just looks and feels like a reskin of Hell Let Loose World War II, which cool if that's your main squeeze, go for it. But I don't think there was enough of stuff added with enough balance that makes it worth a purchase for me. I should not take the same exact route I just took. Sorry, did what mess with the sensors reading? You could just repeat whatever that question was. Difference between Vietnam, couldn't been a map. I honestly think it could have been an add-on or a big update. Like, dude, these guys are just spawn sniping the hell out of us. I just think it could have been a DLC or an update. Like a $20 paid DLC, sure. I could go for that. Kind of like what Arma did when they released Vietnam. Just so you guys know, the giveaway is coming up within the next 20 minutes. So if you haven't got in, or you've got a boy that you want to get in, you have to be present, but get them in here, or make sure you have your Wardogs done. I don't have the spam protection thing on, so if you want to double check to make sure you are entered, you can go ahead and re-enter it. Just try to do it only once for me, because it does tell you when you're entered, so. This guy needs to get out. I'm leaving. Dude, why are you not getting off the helicopter? Hey, Con, brother, you got to get off the bird. I'm hovering low for you to jump. I don't get it. Like, are we spectating? No, I've never heard of taking out the spring messing up with the sensor, because the sensor still knows where things are. The spring is just there to recenter the stick, is my understanding. I've never heard of anybody removing the spring and having an issue with that. I mean, like I said, you might know more than me about it if the sensor system is hooked up to how hard the spring is being pulled, but I don't know of too many that do it that way. I'm not saying like early, like in an early model stick, pull out the spring. Like an entry level stick. I mean, like if you're mid to high tier and you don't like the fact that yours has a spring, then go for it. But I would not modify entry level stuff, because that's when you start getting into the breaking it world, or things just not functioning correctly after you do it. Yeah, I would say even for the price point, VKB still feels a lot like a mid-tier to me. It's got a pretty low price point though for what it is. The Gladiator especially. And just a reminder, guys, you do have to be present to win. I'll give you a 5-minute buffer so like your buddy, if he's still here, can message you and get you back in chat. But after you win, you've got 5 minutes to let me know in chat that you're still here. We will go to Discord, and I will send you a message in Discord that you will then confirm in the YouTube chat so I can verify both are the same. And I'll get your details, and I'll either gift you the game or send you the gift card depending on if you're within the US or not. It is a regional thing. I can't gift you the game outside the United States. We ran into that yesterday, but we were able to make the gift card work. So I will gift you the price of the game and then work it from there. All these spots suck. It still took them forever to get off. Well, now, no, you actually, Eraser, you were perfect because it's how I learned how to do it the most efficient way. So having you win yesterday from New Zealand was like mint, because had it just been easy the whole time and we ran into an issue today, it would have been even more confusing. We're 12 minutes away from the giveaway. 12 minutes. And then I will do another one at midnight. But if I do the other one at midnight, I'm probably not giving away one tomorrow. So, this is your big chance. Yeah, usually the next upgrade people will do after a joystick would be grabbing pedals. If they don't already have, or if they already have a throttle. Because pedals just give you, especially with helicopters, pedals are more important, but they're not like crazy important in like an FPS game. You can usually get away with using another bind or something, or a twist axis. And we didn't have spawn protection, I guess. That's my bad. That's on ya, homie. Oh. Well. That's really cool. Welcome to Arma. Yeah, I was whipping it, not paying attention. Logitech Extreme Pro 3D. Any stick that you can get that is at a price point you can afford is a good stick to start with. I'll say that. Like, you don't have to go crazy and worry about the quality or anything like that just to get started. I'll try to move this out of the way. It should be spawn protected now, so the rotor should just make an ridiculous sound, but we'll make it up.
Killed themselves. Idiots. They ran into the spawn vehicle and they both died.
Wait, Eraser, what happened? I thought you hope you get what before? Oh, you're waiting for your HOTAS. I was like, does something go wrong with the money again? Arma and Wardogs are close, but not exact. Like, I mean, I'm not the greatest pilot in Arma. Like, I'm not super perfect, but I'm still getting back used to flying in Arma after playing Wardogs for 30 hours. Wardogs is like if Arma 3 and Squad got together in a really cheap motel room while the Forger watched from the corner. That's the closest comparison I can give you.
He's inside the room.
How you doing, Pin? Yeah, HOTAS used market, you can get really lucky. I'm not going to pick up right now. Run right into that guy. You can get really lucky with the used market. People, you know, when you start offloading that stuff, usually it's at the time that you're going to need money, so people are more willing to drop on price a little bit. Or you just haven't touched it in forever. That's a big thing, is like, people get excited, they'll get a HOTAS, and then they won't use it for like 6 straight months, and then they realize they don't need it anymore. Yeah, if I ever sell anything, like on the third-party market, or you know, like used, it's priced to sell. I'm not putting it at its full value. I always price it to sell it because I just want rid of it. The Wardogs, were you playing Blood? Were you playing keyboard and mouse? Were you playing controller, or were you playing HOTAS? Because a lot of people didn't realize that you could turn off the assists even for keyboard and mouse by going into HOTAS, activating HOTAS, turning off all the assists or whatever assist you didn't like, and then turning HOTAS back off. It would keep those assists off even for you if you were keyboard. So what it actually was, it's not that they were forced on for you guys. It's that it wasn't very clear or accessible for you how to turn them off. And that's from looking at Twitter for Braum, I think it was talking about it. Ooh, that was a rough one. Came in hot.
Guys here, just hiding.
Oh, I was trying to fix the helicopter. Get out. Drag body. Oh no.
I think what they're doing is they're just marking it.
I can't see where I'm backing up to. Trying to get this guy inside. I was getting around the corner. Oh, did he give up? Nope. He must have been inside or just across the way. Plus force feedback base coming out. Yeah, they do. I think Windwing does as well. Right now, the most accessible you can get is the AB6. AB9 is massive and expensive. All right, we're only 4 minutes off. So we'll snag a helicopter and just scoot around a little bit. Actually, we already have one sitting in the spawn we bought earlier. They are all over that castle, so that LZ is going to be no good anymore. And they've gone back to armed Vix. Or maybe they've been there the whole time and people just weren't buying them. All right, so I'm going to preface this while everybody's still here that's waiting to win at 11. It's not said because I didn't know that I was necessarily going to do it. We're doing another one at midnight. So if you don't win the 11 o'clock, you got time, or you want to pop back in later on, there'll be a second one at midnight. If you do jump off, if you don't win this one, I appreciate everybody for hanging out. And if you do enjoy Wardogs and want to be ready for other opportunities like this, because I'm sure I'm not the only streamer going to be, or not even a streamer, really YouTuber that streams sometimes. And I'm not even a YouTuber, somebody who does content, I guess. But if you want an opportunity from somebody who's going to be giving stuff away, and you're not in the Wardogs Discord, get in there, because people are probably going to be posting more and more about giveaways. So I would, it would behoove you to be in there to get the best information. So we're going to land these guys, and then I will get right to the giveaway at 11. Whatever happens first, well, whatever happens last. If I don't land these guys before 11, I'll do it as soon as I land. If I do land these guys before 11, we'll wait for 11 to do the giveaway. YouTube is pretty strict. You got to like get pretty close to the time you say. So, or else you can get in trouble.
I wish you got driver license.
I floated forever on that one. Yeah, I just don't have my landings down anymore. I'm like expecting to have to correct a bunch, and I just don't. Oh, there goes the tail. So tail rotor's gone. You got to keep your speed up because airflow over the fuselage, including real life. You got two options. You can auto rotate so that your tail isn't making you spin out, or your main rotor actually, your loss of a tail. You can auto rotate, or you can just keep airspeed over the airframe. Because the helicopter wants to be aerodynamic at a certain airspeed and doesn't. The pedals don't really even do anything at that point other than help you stay coordinated, and they barely do that. So you want to do one of those two things. And a lot of times I will fly in Arma. I will fly with a lost tail rotor at speed, and then I will auto rotate down. And we're gonna way miss our mark, but it's okay. We don't want to take the pad right now because we're gonna do the giveaway.
Because first off, Cat will answer.
I was.
Come
Sounds like something a cat would
Boom.
say.
All right.
Scooby, there's a helicopter line right there. See?
And we'll lock it so nobody gets in.
Right in front of you, right in front of you.
And 10:59. Look at that timing.
You miss out.
All right.
I'll pick
We
this
will.
up.
Oh, tell me if anybody was here yesterday. We had an issue with the effects being loud. Tell me if there's like a loud whoosh today, because I think I fixed it.
Holy shit.
And it will announce in chat who the winner is, and it should tag them as well.
What are Telegram used for?
Vehicle incoming, Scoop. Right now, I hear it.
All right, I'm getting a few not loud, not ear exploding, so that's perfect. I wouldn't say it was ear exploding yesterday. I think people are just being wimps.
Fucking tank.
What?
I don't have... Blow that up, dude. You have something to blow it up?
All right, everybody hit it one more time for me. Last chance.
Here, I'll
I need
distract
everybody to
you.
hit it
Hold on,
again.
Hold on before you do it. I'll distract you. Ready?
Oh, not yet. No, not yet.
You're high. Take some in, right? That's what I was trying to help out.
If you're here right now and want to get in the giveaway, you got to hit it again because Nightbot just reset itself. Because of course it did.
They already moved.
You guys aren't going to see the message because Nightbot's catching up, but I am getting everybody's name. I'm confirming it right now, looking at chat and looking at the list. You got a few more seconds to get in here. Everybody who's here, get in. Come on.
jump off for?
I'm at 40, 41. Keep on. I got 15, 30 more seconds for you guys.
Now he's moving left.
I'm still figuring out Nightbot. Nightbot hates me. I'm at 42. Can somebody cross-reference? 43. Can somebody cross-reference how many people are in stream right now? Because it's not updating for me. I don't want to skip anybody out here because it's an issue on my end.
Maybe that house.
All right.
On your left.
It's been stable here for a second, so we're good. We're at 44. All right. Last chance, guys. Again, if you weren't paying attention, Nightbot reset itself. I need everybody to re-enter. If you didn't already, I need everybody else to re-enter your claim. All right, here we go. More par. And I can confirm there were 49 users that were there. So I did wait for everybody to get back in for the most part. So more par if you're here, which you should be because you had to resubmit just now. Type in chat real quick. And like I said, guys, I'm going to do another one at midnight tonight. So if you want to stick around or come back right before midnight, it's 1 hour from now. You absolutely can. All right, we do have a response from Morpar. Morpar, are you in the, so this is what we're going to do. If you are in the Wardogs Discord, well, first of all, if you're not in the Wardogs Discord, join the Wardogs Discord so I can get in contact with you.
Inside that fence. Don't.
If you are in the Wardogs Discord, I'm the same name on Discord. Message me. I will give you a confirmation that I want you to put in chat here as well, so we can confirm that I'm definitely talking to the right person and nobody's trying to spoof you. And then we'll figure out how I'm going to get the gift to you if you're US or EU and all that. You don't have to dox yourself here. Please don't put any of your details if you don't want to in the chat here.
Second level. He's in that house that you're right above you. Second level. Yeah. Yep. It's that house. Second level. I'm gonna go over here.
So I'm just waiting for a DM from Morpar. That's going to give my Discord. You can do it through there too. That's not going to be the Wardogs Discord, unfortunately. I did not link to Wardogs. Your boy wants the people. So that should link to mine and not Wardogs when you do the Discord and chat. Still waiting on a message from you, Morpar.
We could win this.
You speak too soon.
No, I speak too early. It's not too soon.
Okay, I just got killed by Jake. Is that the guy you killed? No, I just got killed by Jake. Careful.
How far?
Over 500 meters away. Yeah. Probably be in front of you right
Oh, I've had my own Discord. I'm a bad Discord owner. I never paid attention to it much. So I had somebody build it for me and then I just never really did anything with it. So if you want to join it, I'm going to try to be better about it. Oh, I have a ping. Hopefully it's from Morpar. No, it was not from Morpar. Let's see. Can I find Morpar? Are you the same name in Discord? Let's find out. You are not. All right. Well, I'm going to wait for a DM from you. I'm going to go back to playing until you do. Oh, might have just got it as I said that.
Oh no, my bad. I accidentally pressed escape. But the scoreboard did. Or whatever the thing was.
He's up there where that, he's up there.
Scorp, do you live in a tornado?
Yeah.
Where is it up there? Where is it up there?
You just look up and
Dude,
it's up there.
I'm not talking to you. I was talking to Scorp, dude.
Yeah, but where is the guy you're talking about? Where is it?
All right. Morpar's been given the
Is he up on the mountain?
secret code there. We'll see how that goes.
Called the
There it is. There it is. That was the secret code.
Corp, we got a tank in town here. He's right on top of me.
All right. While I'm figuring that out in DMs, I'll try to go back over to the old repair pad here. All right, so there will be a second giveaway tonight at midnight. All right. EU. So again, if you're not from the US, I have to just send you the gift card that's worth the amount of money for the game because it will not let me gift you the game. Just a heads up. So I'm still going to get you the amount that you would need. Just it makes it more difficult because Steam hates us and there are no keys that you can get right now. So instead of just giving a key, it requires me to send a gift. So give me a second to do that.
On Blue Force side of the big.
Killed it. You got it. Thanks, Score.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get this taken care of. I try to get it done pretty quick. That way,
Yeah,
I'm not actually a fake and a fraud, you know?
put them to use.
Enemy vehicle marked.
It'd be so much easier if it was keys, though, because it'd just be, you instantly send it.
The whole line up.
I guess that's a big old boo womp.
Got somebody on.
So I'm just waiting for the friend code from you. You just send it in the Discord for me. I just need to add you, you need to add me back, and then I can send you the gift card.
That person is south of me. Actually, like a southeast of me.
Who was that?
Somebody keeps shooting through my window.
Well, then you got blessed with $3, Eraser. I wouldn't be complaining.
See where I'm at?
There's a redneck, or not a redneck, there's a tank literally outside our spawn, so we're just going to try a different direction. I don't know why he would be spawn camping in a pink tank. That was kind of obvious. Are you having trouble finding it, Morpar? Your Steam friend code? I was gonna try to put these guys down in the congested area. We have control of most of the zone here. We're getting chased by a redneck or an armed helicopter, one of the two. If I go congested, it's gonna be harder for him to get an angle on me without being right above. That was him that overflew us there. These guys just need to go. Go, 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 go. I lost the tail. It's fine. Alright, now things aren't so great. I want to be forced to auto-rotate over water. These guys won't let it go. We're gonna just force it now. Dang. We were pretty low health there. Stuck getting chased. Alright, let's see if the friend code... So, okay, we got the friend code now, so I can take care of that. Sorry, I'm going to put you guys back on the intermission screen because we were doxed yesterday almost. Yeah, there's more par. Alright, I sent it to you. Just accept it.
You'll like this story. We have a ramen noodle place out here, and so I went over there, and it has all the vegetables, meat, even boiled egg in it. And I'm eating the noodles. This happened the other day. I'm halfway done, and a fly floats to the top.
Fly.
Yep.
What, the
Floats
Japanese
to the
restaurant?
top. Yeah, it's just a small little ramen hole in the wall place. It's been there for a little while. It's really popular. Yep. Fly just kind of popped up to
You
the top.
saw like the belly full of juice.
Nah, I put the fly on a napkin, sat it next to the
I
bowl.
was gonna say, and then you
I didn't
finished
know.
it.
I
Yeah,
didn't say
it's
anything.
extra
All right,
protein.
and
I mean, you already
the
ate
gift
it.
card has been sent to Morpar.
I'll take a fly any day in my food instead of a hare. I can't do hare, but I can do fly.
Ew.
I can't do fly.
Oh,
What
no,
about baby
man.
cockroach?
You know, fly laying on doo-doo, you know?
I know that, but if I had a choice, but still, I can't do hare. It's just
I'm not chewing hair though. Yeah.
Hair's more common as well, because it's lightly flew in. The fly, that's kind of rare.
All right, Morpar, just let me know when you if you don't mind putting it in chat that you received it, and then also just let me know in DMs that you also received it. That way we're good to go on everything.
fuck yeah! You cook those things up, you deep fry them, put them in a little butter, garlic butter. Yeah.
And then if there's like a crazy dollar amount difference,
Nah, I've never
let me
eaten
know as
frog.
well.
Never
I'll
eaten
get you
squirrel,
set up right with it.
Deer.
The conversions, I don't know how all that works with Steam, so. You don't have to use Toby. I see you guys on my head tracking. You don't have to use Toby. You can use
No, Josh. Not everyone.
Track IR, and some people build their own stuff.
Try and do it.
What did he say?
Repair
Try and
tools
get a
in this game, you can be a mechanic, and then that's how that works for King of the Hill and Arma. For Wardogs, yes, they have repair. They've got wrenches, they've got drills that do it faster, that cost more. They've got a whole system to it. It's pretty cool. All right, Morpar confirmed he got it. There you go. So now you can see I only lie sometimes. Oh, well. Yeah, never mind. Been on the fence buying Toby. Worked Wardogs. It has not. So It doesn't work yet. Now, do people backdoor stuff a lot and then use like open eye tracker and stuff like that? Yes. So, can it be done? Possibly. Has it already been done? Not that I've seen. And then, like I said, we'll do one more at midnight. Because we were planning to do 4 this weekend anyways. I don't know if I'm going to do one tomorrow, so we'll just knock one out tonight. So if you already entered, it should keep you in there. I'll have to reconfirm that because Nightbot did Nightbot things a second ago.
You AFK for a second, with a whole load of helicopters.
Well, exactly. You gotta know if I'm lying, but I'm only lying sometimes. That's the risk you take. We're not getting chased by an attack chopper this time, so that's nice. Oh, that's a bad guy on the roof. I was gonna go where it was easier on the road there, but we got him down. It's all good to go. I'm just having a crazy amount of idle time on the LZs today. Ooh, I think I got to 37 hours in Wardogs. About probably 30 of that. Well, 34, 35 of that was probably flying. We're okay on everything. We just have a broken windshield, so I'll take some troops out. Yeah, besides Wardogs, the only thing I'm really looking to do is play the new Battlefield update for Top Gun when that drops. Which I guess is on Tuesday. Somebody said it was the 18th earlier. Just something new to try out. Reset my music, I just realized. And I can check on Nightbot too, so that works out. Alright, he was just shooting at us to shoot at us. He did not want on board. All right, he's not jumping out. I'm taking him back with me. That's your punishment for not jumping out. You get to go for an extra ride. I'm not dying for you. Is the flying relaxing? Just playing a game, you know? I wouldn't say relaxing. I do enjoy flying in games, so it's fun.
Oh shit!
Relaxing when I'm not the one getting everybody killed, sure. Boys at? Why can't? Oh, they're right there. I was like, where's the spawn? What's up, Trope? How you doing today? Is Wardogs a cool game? Yes. I wouldn't be giving it away if it was a bad game. This is not Wardogs though that I'm playing now. I'm playing Arma 3. So Arma 3, a King of the Hill trope from yesterday, or is it trope or is it Chlup? Oh, it's McClup. The Arma 3 maps move around. Arma has like a giant map, like giant map, and then these are actually they have several giant maps. And then the King of the Hill for this just jumps around to different cities on that giant map. Yeah, like not big enough that jets are necessary, but big enough that you want helicopter transport just about everywhere if you're going to play the full-scale game. Now, instead of sitting here waiting for troops, we could go armed bird again, since everybody's just going to the spawn big.
The button one that is to the right, the letter L.
We could just sell this back and go armed. Actually, our spawn pick isn't in spawn. Our spawn pick's not there. People just aren't dying.
You can rebind it in your controls under the weapons tab. It's called switch voting system.
Just get it.
I'd fucking hope you are.
Yeah, Nightbot is still behaving, so I still have all the entries still here. I've got it pulled up this time. It's not leaving my side screen. I don't want that to happen again. Guy's gonna get his own vehicle. Oh, no. Oh. Spawn big. Oopsie. I'm sorry, Kelly. I didn't see you. Actually, tonight it's just a popcorn. It's just a little bagged popcorn tonight. See? Little bagged popcorn for your boy. No graham crackers or granola questions tonight.
Is there an event right now? Why are there like PTRs?
Brother, it's the closest thing. I'm not making a bag of popcorn to sit here. It was available. I don't care if it's not popcorn. That's not ideal. Maybe it was. I didn't see who it was, whose team it was. That's also not ideal. I don't know who that is, if it's a redneck or what. Am I gonna play Wardogs? Is not out yet, brother. I would play it if it was, but I'm just playing Arma 3 King of the Hill, which is pretty much the same exact game mode. And ideally, it's where they got their. It's like the basis of the game mode. And then I'm giving away a copy at midnight, which is in, let's see, almost 30 minutes. I don't know how the wipes are going to work. I am happy that there will be wipes though, because the last thing a new player wants to deal with is somebody who just no lifes the game and has everything all the time. It's going to make getting into the game 6 months later for people very hard, because I mean, if you think about it, people were already butthurt at the end of the alpha how some of the stuff was going for them. So there's people that picked up the game for a couple hours day 1 and picked it back up day 3, and they were getting blown away because they couldn't get any kind of armor. So hopefully they do that. Hopefully they tweak it a little bit with like the armor sets and stuff to help balance it. You guys gonna go? Did I lag out? Like, how are 3 people just not getting out of my helicopter right now? Hello? Can I kick them out? I don't remember. I'm getting shot. This is awesome. I was definitely lagging out. What? Did my stream mess up there? Or is my stream fine? Is it the Arma server or is it me? The Arma 3 is not, nothing is similar. That's the best I can say, is nothing is similar to Wardogs flying. Wardogs is very unique in their model, but it is like Arma 3 and Squad put together with a dash or a little sprinkle of Reforger thrown in. But what I've been telling everybody is it's not necessarily trying to play something, people who are like trying to get ready to play Wardogs, it's not going to necessarily be, you don't want to try to fly the same flight model because it doesn't exist. you want to try to learn how to learn flight models. So if you have several games that have flight models, try to learn the different ones and see how you know, what skills it takes you to be able to figure out, okay, this is going to take this much power or this much of a turn, things like that. I don't like what's going on here. I do not have high confidence in their ability to do this. There we go. They found it. Very nice. Yeah, I didn't use a lot of the ammos on the ground, so I couldn't tell you. I'm sure I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on how the unlocks were and where they were in the chain and things like that.
To our spawn.
You want to go where, brother? I didn't hear you. I don't know if my mic's working the game or not. Ooh, didn't want to do that. I think he said take us to our spawn, Vic, but I'm going to take him where I'm going to take him. He's going to have to just deal with it. Try to get him down with the boys. Nah, we kind of have the zone, though. Not the best drop-off location, but if they run, they'll survive. Sorry, that was kind of a bad drop-off, guys. I didn't have a better spot for what I wanted. What's up, Whistle?
Billy, he's moving towards you.
I didn't hear what he's saying.
Vehicle here too.
I just giving call-outs.
Where you at, man, with your RPGs?
The volume toggle or mic toggle, it looked like, or vice versa. I mean, it's working, I guess. Oh. Yep. Let's see.
I don't know.
Ronnie, what happened?
Sorry, I had some things to take care of on the side there. What time are we looking at? 25 more minutes till the next and last giveaway.
You just punished. Whoa.
I wish I could do more, but money does not, in fact, grow on
There,
trees.
dude. Straight.
So where did it go?
From across the
Did
map.
it spawn? Oh, yes, that's the helicopter I'm using right now. Is that one? Dog, I crash. I crash. Everybody crashes. Trust me, when I stream and put out like full-length matches or whatever, if I do that, I don't know if I will, but I'll stream more dogs. If I put out full-length matches ever, you'll see, like, not every landing goes to plan. On the flights back, I usually just do the riskier stuff. One, for Wardogs, because I'm learning the flight model, and in this one just for fun. I just do the riskier stuff on the way back because I have $230,000 in game that aren't going to go away because I transport people so often, so I like to just goof off sometimes with it. And then sometimes I'm just bad pilot, you know, happens. Well, of course the YouTube video is not going to... The armed one had a crash at the end, you know? You got to false advertise a little bit on YouTube, you know? I'm just playing. No, nobody's gonna sit there and watch day one video Wardogs dude crashing over and over again. Not that it kept happening to me over and over again, but I think the most I had in a row. Yeah, I mean usually the most I would have was 2. If I had 2 crashes on 2 different flights in, I would take a break because I was clearly trying to do too much. And then I was only going to try to do too much again because I need to prove to myself that it's not me, but it's me. So I always take a little bit of a break if I crash twice in a row usually. You gotta go, brother. I wish it was like that, Jessica. Nah, we try to own up to it. I will say I bounced off the ground one time in the alpha. And it was just funny. Everybody was like, oh, oh. I said, what happened on your screen, guys? I gaslit them into thinking it didn't happen on my screen. It was awesome. Sorry, guys. I had too much speed going into that. It's on me. Dude, southern Spain's pretty sick. You know, I thought that too, Morpar, but it seems pretty even on US versus EU that's hanging out. I don't think bro understands it's an armed bird. I'm not going to unlock it. I don't plan on landing it. Like, don't get in, bro. All right. Let's go see what we can't do with this thing. Fucking just Cobra maneuvered his ass. Oh, he just post passed. Oh, he's trying. He wants me. I don't see him. Yeah, he gave up. Everywhere's, dude. I don't know. I moved to Texas from Virginia, and it's a lot cheaper in Texas. Let me tell you, considerably cheaper.
Disconnected. But you must be on dial-up.
He's gonna be better than me at this for sure. Oh, we can both climb. That's fine. I got another one shooting at me. I got like 3 shooting at me now. Engine's out. We're dead. We're so dead. Oh, come on. Get inside. No. No. Aww. I don't even know how I survived the auto rotation there. We were cooking. Texas is much cheaper. Much cheaper than the East. Oh yeah, 15 minutes. So, quick reminder on everything. We will do the giveaway in 15 minutes. You have to be here. You have 5 minutes to accept it, or say something in chat saying you're accepting it. If you don't respond within 5 minutes, then it moves on to somebody else. We will message each other on Discord. So join the Wardogs Discord now to make everything easier in case you win. That way we can just immediately message each other. And then I will message you. We'll figure out if you're EU or US. If you are US, I will just gift you the game. If you're EU, I have to send you a gift code, or not a gift code, but a gift card that is equal to the price of the game. And we'll figure it out from there if there's any hiccups, which there haven't been. The only hiccup we had was the whole EU thing, or like not being from the US and the regional thing, and we figured that out. Am I in an armed? Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing. Siege up. Or no, you're not off. Eraser's off. See you, Eraser. Yeah, I mean, anywhere that's going to have a lot of cities is going to be expensive. And blue states are often more expensive. Not like not politically speaking, that's just how it usually functions. Blue states are often more expensive. I'll roll in on this helicopter that's chasing our vehicles right here.
I'm
put it in the hospital.
I'm just following the other person.
It's not even close to where it's showing on my windscreen.
Got rid of it. Following that thing to the T.
He's got way more speed than I do.
Speed up.
Couldn't get my yaw to come over for me. Oh, we're dead. Oh, I was not paying attention.
You guys can use it. I'm moving it right there. Yep, best I can do. If you want to move it somewhere else, go ahead, dude. I think it needs to be moved.
You the fucking need to open?
Only if you get caught, Carl.
Not really. It's up against your wall. I kind of feel like it's come through here. Put it in what place houses.
Okay, for Dios, it's funny. Yo, it's like you man, it's a shitty one too.
Nobody on the tower stairs. That bird's trying to hit me. Nobody at tower top. Nobody in the streets. Nobody on that tower roof. Well, there is a guy on that tower roof. Looks like somebody else got him before I could. Guy's chasing whoever's over there.
Like I said, it's a good mistake.
He might just be RTV also, because that's he's got 3 on him.
Okay.
There's no way I can help with that. He's just done for. And I'm being chased by one as myself, so. Nope, couldn't cut that one. It's not Wardogs. You can't cut the leaves. Let's see what we got.
That's my stomach.
9 minutes.
Grenade him.
Let's see, we got 56 people in there, so it's still up. It's not going to reset because I'm not letting it leave my screen. Yes, it says 11 p.m. still, just because I never went in to change it, but it should be good to go on everything else. We'll just run it at 12. It's still entering you just fine. Oh, we're rolling. Must have parked on this. I tabbed out to answer a DM.
Shoot, what?
It's behind you, Hamza.
I mean, hospital. Hospital's good enough with where the zone's at. Yeah, the bulletin boards are pretty funny. They used to put a bunch of memes. I mean, they still do put memes on there. The different teams have different memes on them too.
Oh, we're just putting more on one side so you can handle it.
What are we looking at? Where we at? 5 minutes. Yep, 5 minutes. DCS stream next. I don't know if I'm going to stream after this giveaway or not. If I do stay on, I'm probably going to switch. DCS is lit. It's pretty good, but it's like there's a lot of learning to be done kind of deal, so it pushes a lot of people away, plus the high price. Well, Top Gun, I've been updated that the Top Gun mode is not out. That was just a mod to hype it, or not a mod, an ad to hype it up. I have not tried it because apparently it's not out.
Hey, those two hellies come right towards me, boys. Connection open.
I'm just gonna rip this flight real quick instead of waiting, just because we're getting close to time. August 18th is what somebody else was saying. Yep, that's the best I can give, because that's what I've been told. That's for Battlefield. Wardogs is 21st to the 23rd for the beta. You can get in by pre-ordering, and then the way Steam's policy is with betas is apparently you can put in however many hours you want. It doesn't matter if it's a beta, then you can always refund it, is my understanding, and that's what people have been posting, and there's been nobody refuting it. And then with how the devs have been talking about refunds, I don't doubt that they would refund you if you decided you didn't like it and you had too many hours through the manual refund stuff. Oh, we're dead, but they'll live because the helicopter's going pretty slow. And then you can get in by there's gonna be like a very low chance lottery that goes on, I believe, to get in, or whatever they're doing. I don't want to call it a lottery. And then there's going to be, if you were in alpha, you also get beta access. But then when early access comes out, you have to have a copy of the game. You don't just get access. And we are 3 minutes off, so we'll just zip around for a second. Well, you wouldn't want a game like Battlefield to have HOTAS support because the way the flight model is set up, it just wouldn't make any sense.
Is there a way you can shoot those rhino with the
I don't think Khan understands. I'll probably try to fly him in real quick, I guess. Something tells me he doesn't understand. I should have left it locked. Bro can't aim, so we'll just keep the speed up. He's got the same syndrome I have. He's not jumping. All right, and helicopter's dead. Perfect. Well, good timing. It's 11:59. All right, so get your. If you want to make sure you're still in, go ahead and throw it in there. Nightbot is not going to be able to respond to you because everybody's going to start spamming it. But
Odd, you gotta be like
you
that.
will get
Yeah,
entered,
LOL. Really? Huh? If you
and you're
die,
still entered if you entered earlier. I have it pulled up. Nobody got kicked out this time. So let's jump on over so we don't dox anybody. We learned our
That yellow house
lessons.
that I'm looking at right now with the orange roof. There was a guy in there. Yeah, he's in there. There you go.
I'll give you guys about 30 seconds just to make
That's
sure.
yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, that one right there. There was a guy in there. He was shooting our guys as they were coming out. And then there's another guy past that. So.
All right, I'm hitting it. Devil Dog. You got 5 minutes. There's a timer running. If you're still here, let me know. Appreciate everybody hanging out. I'm sure a lot of you are going to dip. I don't know if I'm going to keep going or not.
Tony,
I'm going to
there's
stay
one near
on
you. Helicopter? Okay,
stream
I just wanna
while
make
I'm
sure
getting
you
this
got
to
him,
him.
'cause he was coming
And then
behind
during that time,
I'm gonna push that.
well, I'm going to stay on stream anyways because I don't know if he's going to respond. But during that time, I'm going to decide if I'm going to keep going for DCS or not.
Satchel, I'm gonna go put it on it.
Where you just blew up that building, there is another guy beyond that that's somewhere because he's also sniping from that angle, so he's behind that building. Or at least
He was here really early on,
maybe north of the
so I'm not convinced he's
west
still
of
here.
that.
Oh my god, there's a guy on my body. He shot me with a 408 and then naded me somehow.
Yeah, he's on the other. There's a guy with the links on the other side of Josh somewhere. Somebody try and get Josh up.
Correct.
Wait.
There's going to be a re-roll if there's no response within 5 minutes of him receiving it. Yeah, I don't think he's here, but believe it or not, there's really strict rules out there for giveaways that people just don't follow. Where you're supposed to, like, you can't change the rules once they've started, kind of thing. You can't, like, move the goalpost, basically. But you have to give a certain amount of time for a response. So it is awesome that you guys are trying to find him instead of letting him sit for 5 minutes and just praying he doesn't answer. Which some of you are definitely doing that.
They're trying to land on our spawn vehicle over here. These helicopters.
Thanks, brother. Where's he at, Fabry?
All right, we're at 2.5 minutes.
He's on my body. He's hurt.
Look in that 4-story white
He's
building.
in the
right
bush.
in front of Tower 4 too.
We gotta get Billy.
I see now I feel bad because this guy came all the way over here to pick me up.
He's right on me.
All right, 2 minutes left.
There we go.
Yeah, you're right, Schlup. A lot of people
Thank you.
don't stay, or they just assume I'm gonna come find them.
Right.
But my rule is always you have to be here. And the problem is people don't get it and they immediately leave, and then they win the next one, perhaps, and then they're not here. So it turns out to be this whole endeavor. Oh, I got zipped. 1 minute. All right, you got 10 seconds. I don't think it's going to happen. All right, 5 minutes is up. We're going to re-roll. LP, who I'm pretty sure was saying earlier that they were one of the ones asking about when the next one was. LP also might be a no-show because I'm pretty sure LP was the one at 11 saying they'd stick it out for the 11 o'clock one. That's rough. All right, I guess we're just going to play the game and see. Because I'm not going to sit here for another 15 or another 10 minutes waiting. I genuinely don't think he's here. I might let you guys just re-roll here. Just everybody, like I might just clear it and then everybody that's physically here can re-enter. See ya, Hunt. I'll definitely be around tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll probably be streaming DCS. And there will be no giveaway tomorrow. We've spent too much money already. Yeah, there's John Wick. There's going to be re-rolls till somebody wins, but I think I've gotten two. I don't even think there's that many people. Was there? There's 52 people here, so I think I don't know. It freezes on me all the time, so it's disproportionate to how many people are actually here. This is what I'll do. I'll do one more re-roll with everybody that's currently entered. If that one's a bust, we're going to redo the entry for people who are here. We're going to give it one more chance for somebody that's just kind of sitting idle, waiting to see if it's them. But entered forever ago and like, okay, we're good, you know.
Get in, guys.
But if we get a third in a row, we'll just run the 3-strike rule and reset. I don't know what you mean by I need more publicity. I think I'm I'm already growing too fast. Not complaining, but the growth is insane. Y'all are crazy for that one. The giveaway is a copy of Wardogs. You know, half the time it's either about Transformers or people just arguing. So I don't know what's going on in the chat right now, and I'm probably better off not knowing. The monetization rules for YouTube have not changed yet. They're changing in February. So right now, you can get like the streamer stuff at 3,000. So like you can get like the stuff you get on Twitch, or like you can be tipped and super chats, things like that exist. At 4,000, you get ads and AdSense and ad revenue, but you don't get. In February, you won't be able to get that until you hit 8,000 hours instead of 4,000 hours of watch time. So they're doubling the, and it's because of AI videos. They pretty much said it's because of people producing AI content. They're doubling the values that you have to receive. Oh, they are exactly where I wanted to go. Ooh! Uh-oh. I mean, that's on me. That was an aggressive LZ. All right, it's been 5 minutes. We re-roll. Omni? Omnipotent. Are we here? Do we finally third time the charm, or is it our third strike? We'll find out. Somebody report back if the oh, it's a strike, people are saying. Yeah, third strike. All right. I got to give Omni their 5, and then we'll run it. We're going to rerun it. Like, everybody's going to have to re-enter, but not right now. Don't do it right now. I got to give them their time. And then I'm just going to have everybody re-enter so we guarantee it's somebody here so we can get this over with. You know how mad they're going to be too if somebody like that knows them messages them is like, you need to go back and watch the VOD. No, 4th time's not the charm. 4th time will be the charm because we're resetting the pool here. But we're not going to run from the same pool for a 4th time. Not doing it. All right, so I'm going to re-explain everything again, just so we're all on the same page. The one, you need to tell me in chat that you won. Like that you acknowledge that you're here and you won. Then, from being in the Wardogs Discord, find me, message me, and then I will confirm that it's you by sending you something to say in chat. And when I confirm that, I'll get your friend code from you. So go ahead and grab that. If you win, go ahead and start grabbing that while I'm doing everything else. And then once I have you added, we'll figure out if you're EU or if you're US. If you're US, I can gift you the game. If you're from anywhere else, apparently regionally, I have to give you a gift card instead. So just be ready for all of that. It's going smoother today than it did yesterday, let me tell you that. Oh, there's a sniper right there. Dude, I'm so glad Wardogs is not doing this yet, where there's spawn snipers and rednecks. I mean, there were some, but it's not this bad, where people are just literally everywhere. He was literally just right in front of my face. I gave him a direct shot. Yeah, it was yesterday as well, John. But it's Friday, Saturday this week is going to be it for me. I'm cutting myself off. Because I didn't plan on doing supporter for all of them. But I did supporter for all of them. So. Here, we'll hit a little ditty here. While we wait. We're a minute and a half, which we know what's going to happen. But in a minute and a half, I'll tell you when I cleared it. I'll give you guys like a full minute to just spam. Nightbot is not going to be able to respond to you in time. So, just know that you're being entered. Don't wait for Nightbot to respond, and don't freak out if it doesn't, because you guys are just all going to fill it up. Am I blocking the merchant for them? No. Alright, let's just switch over real quick. Hold on. There's still 20 seconds. Don't enter right now. Wait a second. All right, now spam. Now spam.
See.
All right, here we go. All right. It's frozen? Because why wouldn't it be? All right, let's try this. Oh, everything's frozen. Sick. Let's try this. There we go. All I had to do was get rid of the game. It looks like it's digital. And digital was here because obviously we just redid it. There we go. All right. Let's try to make this smooth. I appreciate everybody else coming out here, and thank you for congratulating Digital. I know everybody was hoping to win, but it's great that you guys are showing each other some love. I will be back tomorrow, no giveaway, but I'll be playing DCS probably. So if you want to hang out and chill while I play some DCS, while we all wait for Wardogs together, we'll be doing that. All I need from you, Digital, is to send me a message in DM. If you are in the Discord, it makes life easier. All right. Perfect. And there's the friend code. Man, we are on the ball today. Look at that. Oh, there goes everything. Get the music back going for you, at least for those of you that are still hanging around. All right, I'm still here. Don't worry, I didn't I didn't just dip out on you, Digital. I'm just getting things set up. Yeah. All right, friend request sent. Yeah, see you, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow for sure. Maybe. Well, I say for sure. I'll be on DCS for at least an hour tomorrow. I will hang out tomorrow. All right. Fear, if you could just let everybody know that it's been sent or received. All right, everybody have a good night. See y'all, or day for those of you that aren't from around the U.S. And I'll be back around for some DCS tomorrow. No giveaways though. See ya.